Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another quick update on the Newberg Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, March 20th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, go through some info with you. First off, we'll look at active listing activity. So last week we had 8 new homes come on the market in Newberg, down 1 from the week prior, and we ended the week at 17, which you'll see here is the same as it's been the prior week, and kind of a low for the past 6 weeks. Median list price and days on market, you'll see with the exception of a couple weeks back here, the price has been right around 625,000 over this past 6 weeks as far as the median list price. And then days on market dropped quite a bit here. There was some listings that fell off that were on the market longer, and then there was a batch of new listings that came on that brought this number down to 11 days this last week of average market time. So moving on to the pending sales. This last week we had 6 homes go into pending status, down quite a bit from the week prior. And we ended the week at 61 homes in pending status in total, which is down a couple from the week prior. And then the median price and days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see here we had a low of 525, high of 575. This last week we were at 527, down a little bit from the week prior. And then days on market for the pendings has been very consistent at 5 days over the past month or so. And then lastly, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed that we had 9 homes go from pending to sold this last week in Newberg. And you can kind of see that that's, kind of in the middle of kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks. And then looking back 4 weeks here. So if you look at the prior 4 weeks of activity, we had 37 homes go from pending to sold. And again, that's kind of in the, kind of a bit in the middle of kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks, not a ton of movement there. And then the median sold price and days on market for the solds, you can kind of see for the median price, it's been kind of marching up over this past 6 weeks, had a low of 439. And this last week came in at a high of 520,000 was the median sold price in Newberg. And then days on market, not a lot of variability here, low of 4, high of 8. This last week we were at 5 days on market. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and sale price as a percent of the OLP, or original list price. Weeks of inventory, we had a high of about 3.5 weeks of inventory here about a month ago. And this last week was kind of a low for the 6 weeks at about 1.8 weeks. So just the low amount of inventory that we've currently got and the current sales activity just it keeps the market incredibly tight here in Newberg right now. And then the sale price as a percent of the list price, you can kind of see it's had a high of about 101.3 and a low of just right around 100%. This last week we were 100.7. So still things are very competitive out there, and homes are selling for at or just a little bit above the full asking price. So to get a better look at the updates, you can always just click the link or button below the video here, and it'll take you to my website where you can have a closer look. So I hope this update's been helpful to you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, I certainly would welcome the opportunity to talk with you. My number is 503-680-2065. So feel free to call or text. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.